fluent in English in just 7 days, in 1 month, in 50 days, or in short period of time. Become fluent in English with this simple trick. Wherever we see such kind of captions, we without second thought press that video and continue to watch that video. Why? Because our aim behind pressing or behind clicking that video is to become fluent in English. That is our desire. That's why you have approached this video. You have clipped this video because you want to become fluent in English in no time, and you want to get the secret. Which is the secret? So today, friends, I am going to share with you a simple trick, a simple methodology to speak English fluently, and how to become fluent in English. If you are really desirous and you are eager to become fluent in English, you have to adopt one simple habit, one simple trick in your life as a ritual. Do you mean what is the meaning of ritual? Ritual is meant that when we what is the meaning of ritual? Ritual is that we do without any second thought. We have to do. You have to adopt this like your habit. Habit means that you have to adopt it at any way. You are doing it consciously or unconsciously. That is your habit. That is your ritual. Now, if you want to become fluent in English, you have to adopt a simple trick, a simple formula, and that is to speak English. That is to speak English. Yes, dear audience, you have heard me right. You have to speak English. Whether it is morning, whether it is noon, whether it is evening, whether you are reading a journal, whether you are listening something, whether you are writing something, what you have to do at the end of every activity, you have to speak. This is the simplest formula. This is the simplest trick. Because we have been doing all these things, reading, writing, listening, but what we have not been doing, we are not practicing speaking. That's why we are lacking in speaking. There is hesitation. We always hesitate to speak because we have not trained our mouth muscles, our brain to speak English. That's why we are fearful of this language. Why we have attached so much fear, so much hesitation with this language. The reason is that we have not become habitual to speak English. Words are not automatically coming to us. We are searching for the words. We become afraid when we are in company of different people who are superiors to us in speaking English. So, in this short video, I want to say you that if you are really passionate to learn this language, inculcate in yourself to speak English. Speak English and be conscious. Don't absorb too much English. Be specific about English. You have to determine first of all, what kind of knowledge, what kind of English knowledge, what kind of vocabulary and expression you really need to express yourself in specific situation. Because English is a vast language. If you are trying to accomplish, or if you are trying to consume all the English knowledge, you are trying to be exhausted. That's why we are trying to be exhausted. We are exhausted, we are tired, we are feeling fatigued. Why? Because our whole purpose is to absorb knowledge without any conscious effort. We are not trying to figure out what kind of English language or what kind of English knowledge, what kind of English vocabulary we really need. English is different from cooking English. Traveling English is different from teacher or student English. So you have to determine first what kind of English you need to accomplish your task. Then to speak, you have to speak out loud. You have to practice shadowing. You have to talk to yourself first. All these things you need to require to speak as much as you can, to remove your hesitation, to remove your fear. That is the only trick if you really want to become fluent in English. Because online courses, physical courses, whatever you are absorbing, whatever you are watching on YouTube videos or any English teacher, the best English teacher, the best English book cannot teach you how to speak English in the best way. Only practicing English by your mouth. I am insisting on this thing. Only practicing English with your mouth, training your brain can be the best source, can be the best trick to speak English fluently. So adopt this habit and to speak English well. All these videos, all these lectures, all these online classes are just to assist you, to guide you how to speak English well. You have to speak, and the sooner you recognize this thing that you have to speak, you have to speak in all circumstances, the better it will be for you. Because it's the time, it's the urgent need. And I have made this video that after watching or after reviewing so many comments of my subscribers that we have not become fluent in English, after watching so many videos, after reading, after listening, after shadowing practice, we have not become fluent in English. Then I recognized that the only thing which is lagged in your practice is that you are not practicing speaking. That's why you are not becoming fluent in English. So you have to inculcate this habit to become fluent in English. Hope you have understood what I am trying to say. And if you can speak for 100 days consecutively, and if you adopt this habit as a ritual, as a habit to become fluent English, to speak English with your mouth, believe me, you will see miraculous results in your speaking English. With this positive note, we end this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.